CNBC's senior editor Lorianne LaRocca is here to break down how much these slowdowns and stoppages have added to the cost of products over the last 2 years. It is, needless to say, Lorianne, I'll bet, a lot.
It sure is, Brian, and especially with these two ports. A lot of people just hear a lot from us about it's electronics, but it's not. It's QVC, it's a Kia, it's Raymore and Flanigan. Even the Duracell batteries in your smart remote control, so to speak. Shanghai and Yantian are two of the most largest important ports for companies like Walmart, Dollar General, Henry Schein, John Deere. Yantian has 25% of U.S. exports coming out of there for us. Shenzhen, 50%. And then when you're looking at Shanghai, they are 25%. So if you really look around your home right now, chances are a lot of that product, including the furniture that you're sitting on, came from either of those two ports. And when you're looking at the prices, you know, you hit on it, congestion. It really is the driver here. According to Freightos, West Coast freight is up 209% year over year. East Coast prices are up a whopping 199%. And it doesn't stop there. Air freight just last week from Shanghai to the United States was up 42%. And you know who's going to pay that? You and I.
Yeah, this is not something that's necessarily going to be borne by the company, and then we're not going to feel the impact. Hopefully it'll be split, Lorianne, kind of along the supply chain. You know, everybody kind of takes a little piece. Let's talk about something else, though. I want to talk about diesel, okay? We talk about oil all the time. Russian oil tends to be kind of garbagey oil. It's kind of thick. I mean, without getting into all the grades, a lot of it could be used for things like diesel. What are you hearing about that and its impact on shipping costs, which is a massive part of that business?
Oh, sure. When you're talking about the fuel that the vessels use, that price, and the last time we were on, we talked about it. It is up. It is up, not at historic prices, but it is up. But when you're looking at the fuel entity of the entire supply chain, you go vessel, air freight, as well as, of course, the middle mile, last mile, first mile. It is all up. And so when you're looking at this, I spoke with Andy Lipow, who says that he expects that we're not even at the peak yet. He's expecting it to peak at 520 and then eventually go down to about 490. But that means that you and I are going to be talking about, and he's worried that FedEx, UPS, and Amazon, they're going to have to offset these prices by what? Raising prices, which you and I are going to have to pay for.
Yeah, I mean, really pretty incredible stuff here. Now, let's talk about China, because these lockdowns, which China's been following this COVID zero policy for years, it doesn't appear to have worked at all. In fact, Hong Kong is going through stuff that is just, it's got the worst outbreak, not only in the world, but maybe that the world has ever seen right now. But that said, the lockdowns and restrictions are set until Sunday. So talk to us about sort of the overall flow of trade. You know, once it stops, then everything kind of gets backed up like you're trying to drain a sink that's clogged. How have we seen the impact be on global trade?
Well, the hairball, as you pointed out, is still pretty much tangled. And when you're looking at what's going on with the flow of trade, a lot of people just focus on the vessels. It's more than that. It's the drayage. Those are the truck drivers that are moving the product, the warehouses that are moving the product. Maersk has had their warehouse closed because of what's going on over in the Shenzhen, Yantian area. It does slow things down. And what happens is the reduced trucking capacity means that you cannot pick up empty containers. It means you cannot pick up product. When it comes to the empty container, there has been some difficulty in picking those up. And I spoke with Seiko Logistics, who says that, you know, it's hard because the warehouses are closed. So everything is this conundrum. And all of the logistics folks are looking at it for the impact of this week, because they were able to move the product that was already at the port. The question is, can they move whatever is left, and are they going to open on Sunday? Because you and I both know that can change.